Network Entertainment.
We never claim we're fast. No. Ano lang talaga, medyo
sa pangalan
yeah. Medyo na-pass around na lang talaga sinasabi.
Hindi kayo cruiser boys. Diba? Hindi kayo scooter boys. Hindi kayo BMX boys.
Pero for me, parang ang naging not really bad side. Pero dahil nga medyo nakilala kaming fast boys, yung mga guest riders na lalo na yung mga bago pa lang na, they want to prove something.
Yun.
So,
that's where the ego comes in.
Yeah.
All right, welcome to another episode of Tunay na Rider, Tunay na Mukbang.
Thank you, Barbecue Shack. You know.
This episode, we've got the GP Boys,
Yeah.
Tunay na Riders of the Week. We've got the president, the current president, Dr. Jas Husin.
Hi, hello.
Yeah. Welcome to the show.
Parang busy lahat kumain.
Oo nga eh.
Yung Barbecue Shack kasi.
We've got four-time PSBK Pro Champion,
Hi, everyone.
Marvin. And then we've got Lawrence, 23 PSBK Expert Champion.
Mhm.
Yan.
Hello.
Fast boys,
everyone.
no?
Ito yung GP Boys, pare. So, what are we gonna be talking about tonight?
Alright, ngayon kikilalanin natin tong grupo na to kasi as you may know, sa pangalan pa lang, matutulin. But, there's a method to going fast. Tama ba ako, boys?
Yes.
So, with that, pakilala nyo naman kung sino yung grupo nyo.
What is GP Boys? And then, pwede mo kami pakilala sa GP Girls naman.
Yeah.
Single si King. Delikado.
GP Boys is actually it started as a group of friends among friends who created a motorcycle group, mainly riding sports bike. We started actually riding as a group in a track.
Doon kayo nag-meet sa racetrack habang nagpa-practice, ganyan.
Yes, it was yun, two groups of friends who rode together in the track, and then the rest was history.
Kasi kung nakamotor ka, ang daling pick up ng mga ibang boys eh. Diba? Uy, ganda ng motor mo ha. Tara, ride tayo. Let's go. Diba?
With that, so ibig sabihin ba nun constant kayo nagkikita sa racetrack? Kasi ilan lang naman racetrack sa Pilipinas eh, di ba? Ganun ba na-form yung group? Like, uy, kayo na naman. Ride tayo.
Oo nga pala. Other than the racetrack pala, it was a time of the twilight of pandemic. So mga 21, 22. So most of the guys, we actually rode in Marilake. So it was
Nako.
that time it was so free. So medyo konti pa lang talaga yung nag-ride noon.
Open.
Then we always had a weekly Thursday ride in Marilake. And then yun, actually these guys, yung mga veterans namin, they actually started the term GP, Thursday GP. Dun sa
kayo pala ang kayo pala ang
and then it started with na forms a group chat na with, I think the first title of the group chat was Marilake GP. And then so a Thursday GP, and then come the day when we had our first track day on 2022. So yung first track day na yun, we created another GC for the regular ones. Yung sobrang regular na nasa weekly
Laging
ride
kasama.
lagi. So yun na yung naging part talaga ng GP Boys. So the title eventually became GP Boys.
Okay, so my question is, when did you formalize? Kasi iba yung chat group lang, uy, ride tayo. Saan tayo this week? Marilake. When did it become, or why? Why even formalize it?
Actually, as you know, motorcycle culture, it's more of not just, kita tayo dito, ride tayo, no?
Then si Johan Zarco kasama na sa GP Boys.
Sa amin, we really started it. We were riding for more than a year already. We started like 2020, 2021. Then noong 2022, finormalize na yun. So, pina-register na namin sa SEC. So-
May nag-offer na ng sponsorship nun.
Wala pa naman.
Wala pa?
Wala pa naman. But, maganda kasi to really formalize the group, recognize lahat ng founding members, ginawa namin legal. So, we formed yung usual process, SEC, GIS, etc. So, noong 2022, doon na siya naging formal. That was, ang pinaka first official track day namin was May 26, 2022. Me and one of the co-founders is Doc JP. Wala pa siya dito. We've been riding since 2020 talaga.
So,
Early 2021 pala, sorry.
next election, pwede nang magkaroon ng party list yung mga GP.
Ano yun?
Legalize na eh.
Ano yun? Mahirap yun, paksyon yun, kumbaga sa grupo.
No, because, the formalizing is work. Eh. I remember,
Obligation siya, di ba?
no, one of the groups that I was with before, yan, sila Alvin, sila Rod, sila Toto. I think pwede. We called Pok Pok. Oo.
Not PK.
Oh, because we would ride with anyone. All right, it didn't really matter. And naging Club PK, it was a debate. Do you want to create a formal organization? Do you want to have officers? Do you want to have Because that's work na. That's effort. That may paperwork na eh. And the only time they pulled the trigger really was when there was a sponsor. I think at that time parang Premier Condoms yata or no. No, okay, anyway.
Medyo natandaan ko nga yun na dati parang naging sponsor sila sa racing.
With that, meron bang sort of, in a corporate term, mission vision, di ba?
Actually, let me answer this, yung regarding sa riding. One of the reasons why we formalized the club is, I've been riding for quite some time already. And for me, sa dami ko na rin nakitang accidents, etc., yung mga riding incidents, racing incidents. The reason why we formalize a club is not just bukod sa not just having friends, real meaningful friendship among parang brotherhood. I think yun yung isa doon, yung brotherhood, no. Tama ka, it's work already, but that's where you see yung yung meaningful relationships nung finormalize na namin. At the same time, it's hard for me, even, I don't know if Marvin can attest to this, mas maganda mag-ride pag kilala mo yung ka-ride mo.
It's more fun, it's safer. Oo.
Safer.
Actually, sobrang laki ng percentage ng safety level pag kumbaga alam mo yung pace ng kasabay mo, even on the streets or on the track. So, kasi minsan, parang first time yun lang nagkasama, then parang siya pa yung naging reason kung bakit na-aksidente.
Dadaanan ka.
Hindi mo alam kung ano yung pace niya, hindi mo alam kung how he handles the bike.
Riding habits.
Yun, yung braking or any attitude na parang hindi mo siya naisip na gagawin on the streets.
Yeah, maraming sad stories. No, pag may guest rider
Yeah.
na hindi sanay sa pace ng group or medyo ego comes into play.
Yun, actually,
and
yun,
then,
kaya isa yun sa parang number one na sinasabi namin every time na may ride kami na okay.
That's what we eliminate here.
So, kumaga, ride on your own pace. Kung hanggang saan lang, hindi porke matulin, is sasabay tayo dun sa pace.
So like, again, a lot of times that ego gets in the way. Lahat naman tanggap natin. Nagbe-big bike tayo dahil mayabang tayo. So, dapat yung same type of yabang magkasama. Di ba? Kasi kung nagpasok ka ng ibang yabang, nako, doon magkakaroon ng gulo. Oo.
Tsaka familiarity, I think. I can ride behind Marvin 1 meter behind him. I know, he knows na hindi ako magpapas or hindi ko siya titirahin ng alanganin.
Kahit naka-Ducati ka, naka-Aprilia
Yeah.
No, it's
There's no kumbaga in the road there's really no wala kailangan patunayan. So for us our racetrack, and for us the reason why we do racetrack is not because we just want to be fast, but skills enhancement. I think your best defense on the road is having knowledge sa riding, tsaka yung skills mo mismo. Kaya nga sabi ko kanina, yung fast is very subjective. We can ride maybe 150 all the way na we can feel comfortable. Or iba yun sa iba na nagra-ride lang sila 100 pero they feel super tulin na.
Todo na yun.
Yeah. So yan.
Ngayon, obviously, professional riders ang iba sa inyo, no? Curious ako, ilan na kayo sa grupo nyo, tsaka ilan yung pro among the bunch?
Currently, we're 12 official members. Yeah, 12 official members, and we actually have 4 applicants. Ongoing process. Pros, I think, well, by technical terms, yung pro, dalawa lang naman talaga. Pero I would want to consider the others na pro na rin in layman's term. There's 3 more. That's yung mga nag-race na talaga.
Sumasali sa mga
Even you?
competition.
So more than half of the active members actually kumarera na.
Oh.
Wait,
Sasali sila sa local.
Sumasali na sa races.
Press Jazz, I'm super curious. You said there are 4 applicants.
Yes.
What's the process? Like, how do you become an applicant? And when do they become full-fledged members? Like, do they have to clean the toilet? You know, hazing? Ano ba yung process?
Yeah. So as I've mentioned a while ago, we're a group of friends among friends. So the main primary filter namin talaga is being a friend of a member. So that's the first one.
Parang mason. To be parang kailangan internal referral. Parang ganon.
Yeah, medyo. And then if a friend of a member is loves riding, and ang usual na process namin is if example that friend medyo nag-express na gustong sumali, we usually just let them ride with us first.
Para
Ride
lang
with us
makilala.
for couple of rides. Wag ka muna mag-express formally. Just get to know us while riding. Doon kasi talaga malalaman if magugustuhan mo ba yung group. Yun,
Magugustuhan natin siya, yung character.
well, kami rin. Oo. Kasi
Mas importante yun.
yeah. Kasi actually yung dynamics ng group in the riding pace and doon sa cafe pace, doon sa kwentuhan. So doon dapat medyo magets niya kung gusto niya ba yung dynamics namin.
Tsaka
Pero-
doon magkakaalaman ng ugali eh.
Oh.
Di ba?
Yes,
Nako.
Pero
Nalabas yung tunay ng mga ugali.
pero Jazz, yung 12 members nyo, founding members pa yan o nadagdagan na from the original count?
It's actually founding yun. There's 2 main guys, si JP and Lomac. And then doon na nag-umbrella. The doctors under JP, tapos dito kay Lomac naman.
Yeah, fun fact,
So,
more than half of our members, I think, are practicing medical doctors.
Yun. It's a certain kind of crazy for an orthopedic doctor
yeah,
to
ironic.
be, I mean, iba yung topak mo,
Yeah.
pare. Di ba?
Actually,
No, pero going back to again, so you pass the first phase.
The first phase is riding with us.
And then
Once you really like the group, you can now express that you want. They submit a letter.
wow! May essay?
yeah,
Like why I want to be part of the GB.
has to be accepted.
Wow!
By
And
the
the
board. So if the letter and the desire darating sa board, then de-deliberate ng board kung okay.
Wow!
Yeah. Kasi nga primarily we don't want any factions to group. So we want to filter yung magiging friends as a whole.
Literal na letter, bro. Hindi pwedeng email lang, ganyan.
Yeah, letter.
No, but still,
PDF file.
like physical. That's intense. That's intense.
Ano yan yung
Wait.
papel na mabango?
Stationary.
Okay, and then how many have passed that process? Wala pa.
Actually, the 4 applicants.
Pero applicants pala.
Yeah,
pa rin.
applicants. So after passing the letter and then pumasa sa board, okay ka na. You now become
Interview.
formal applicant. Yeah, interview and then you now become a formal applicant. So yung applicant na yun, yung process niya is 1 year of riding.
The regular.
regular,
Okay.
yes.
Pwede nyo bang i-announce na dito kung tanggap sila?
wait, no, sorry. This is really this is the first time I've heard of a club that does this really intense screening process.
O
ha?
parang masun nga. Tama.
Oh, no,
diba?
no, but my question, what is the hardest question sa interview?
Hardest question. Ano ba?
Parang secret.
Bakit ka nag-apply or ba't ka nag-apply? Bakit GP Boys?
Bakit TV Boys?
Kasi we have some members na medyo sikat din talaga. Applicant na medyo sikat din talaga.
What was the best answer?
Actually, yung answer niya is he's been invited by many clubs.
Dami na.
Yun yung sinabi niya sa interview, but he feels right at home. Sabi niya, dito rin niya nakita yung
Kasi ang tatanda ng mga iba.
medyo close. Medyo talaga, medyo kumbaga yung medyo mas totoo, mas pasok siguro sa niya sa
Authentic daw, sabi niya.
Yeah.
Authentic.
yung
Medyo
wavelength
parang
ba?
Kita
Wavelength.
niya yung close-knit nung group.
I think that's what we want to protect, yung pagiging close. Kasi pag nalagyan na, I know there's a lot of color sometimes in clubs. And
Yeah.
yan din yung kinakasira. Tsaka the one thing you want is para tumagal yung isang club is really, having that kind of
Quality control.
Quality
Quality
control.
over quantity.
I mean, you see a lot of clubs, you see they all fall out because either hindi sila magkakasundo or 'di ba?
Or they grow too quickly. Ilan daan yung members, 'di ba? Hindi makakilala.
Yes, exactly. We actually hindi namin talaga naisip the founding members. We never thought.
Oo nga, hindi ba nakakainis? Dati, pwede lang sumali sa group chat. Ngayon, may letter.
And iba curious ako. May mga nag-a-apply ba sa group na member ng dating member ng ibang grupo?
Or
Tas
can you be
tumatawid?
part of another club?
Yes, exactly why we have this caption Ride Free, because most of the members, the founding members, are actually still part of another motorcycle club.
Or
Or-
naging
Or naging member or active pa rin yung iba.
I think best to answer that. Kaya meron kaming yung motor ride free. So actually we just have a schedule like in our club, meron lang kaming schedule na official club ride. So
For the
when
whole
we-
year.
For the whole year, naka-plot na yan. And then on the days or weekends na wala kaming official ride, I think we would like to encourage yung okay, go ride with your friends, go ride with or merong event si Aprilia, si Ducati, So just be out there para, 'di ba?
Actually,
Brand ambassador.
Doon ka rin makakakuha ng may makakita ng baka meron bang
ganun yung nangyayari sa atin every after nung official ride. After nun, may mga kanya-kanyang ride na ulit eh.
Yeah. Oo.
doon ka rin makakita ng pwedeng possible prospect. Syempre, you
Eto.
would like the club to
May
grow.
tanong ako. May natanggal na ba?
Or may nag-apply na hindi din tinanggap.
Wala naman natanggal pa, pero meron ng hindi tumuloy.
Okay.
Meron ng hindi tumuloy.
Safe answer.
I think yun nga Kaya it's very important yung screening process. Kasi sometimes 6 months is not enough. Even sometimes 1 year is not enough. Diba? So dito parang ano siya
Grabe,
parang-
talo niyo pa yung kasal
Yeah.
Preparation ng haba eh.
Hey, his name is Chico Garcia,
And his name is Gino Killiamore.
and together we are Only Fun.
That's right, for only $12 a month.
Ah.
Joke.
But if you're willing to pay, why not? No, we're from a podcast that talks about movies, TV shows. Basically, we do reviews of K-dramas, whatever is on streaming, whatever is on cinemas. We also get to occasionally interview celebrities, actors, directors.
And of course, infused with our own witty brand of humor and slice of life.
Wow. I guess we don't infuse a lot.
Check it out.
Actually doon sa mga medyo marami na rin yung nagme-message sa page na like how do we join you guys? Nagtatanong paano sumali. So,
Sa akin din
Yun,
lang, pag may ride tayo,
Oh, yeah.
dami
Oo.
nag-message sa akin. Sobrang, sabi niya,
Mm.
Bin, sama ako. So, ini-invite ko naman. Pero yung iba kasi gusto talagang mag-join. Sabi ko,
Yes,
sige, so sama mo na tayo sa ride.
Okay, now, so this is like an incredibly strict curated process. What are the rules that you guys have now that you ride? Okay, nakapasok na, they're riding with you. May briefing ba? Like, what do you guys do to ensure that there is this kind of discipline? No?
Actually, when we have our rides, usually the one aside for the ride for the weekend, for example, Marvin's ride, he picks the destination, the time, and meet up place. He does the riders briefing before we start. Saan exit, saan dadaan. Kasi the one thing we don't want is nagkakawalaan yung during ride, di ba?
Nag-enjoy masyado sa upak. Nakalimutan yung exit.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Bakit ano ba speed mo? Bawal masyado matulin. Viral tayo niyan. No,
100 lang.
100 lang. 100, hindi, pwede hanggang 120 yata pwede. Anyway, next is, after that, no, of course, we start with a prayer and then, every time we take off, the one thing I really say is, guys, easy lang. Kasi easy, minsan pag sinabi mong easy lang, at least medyo babawasan nila, di ba? So, just a reminder. Yun na. And then, mag-a-assign lang din pala kami lagi ng, who's a sweeper today? A spear will always be the, then someone in the middle na medyo veterano. Kasi, para hindi maputol yung group namin.
So the ride, the group rides, the official group rides, does the role of organizing the ride get passed around? Or, may idea ako, let's ride there. Or is it always usually somebody, one person?
Yung assigned for that weekend, siya pipili talaga.
And then voluntold ba yan or volunteered?
Scheduled for the whole
Assigned.
year.
Assigned.
So,
Assigned.
how did you do it? The alphabetical ba? Or
hindi ko naman
I think you're the one who made
Pero
us.
yeah, for the whole year may assigned ride director for
Ride
the day. And then so being a ride director, you choose the place. Ikaw mag-set ng pace. You be the spear, di ba? And then usually hindi na-assign yung mga sweeper tsaka kung sino yung nasa middle. Medyo automatic na kagad yung mga veteran namin. Actually, we have an established enumerated na briefing. So nakapin yun sa GC namin. Before every ride yun, ni-remind na read. And then yung yung list na yun, that's what we usually send dun sa sa guest riders. Para yun na yung pinaka briefing nila. So how to ride with us.
Before the ride.
Kasi medyo hindi we never claim we're fast. Ano lang talaga, medyo
Sa pangalan
yeah. Medyo na-pass around na lang talaga sinasabi.
Hindi kayo
Diba?
cruiser
Right?
boys. Diba? Hindi kayo scooter boys. Hindi kayo BMX boys. Diba?
Pero for me, parang ang naging not really bad side. Pero dahil nga medyo nakilala kaming fast boys, yung mga guest riders na lalo na yung mga bago pa lang na, they want to prove something.
Yun.
So,
That's where the ego comes in.
Yeah. So that's why we established that list. Sundin nyo to. This is how we ride. Ganito kayo mag-ride with us.
Preparation.
Ganito.
Kung sino nag-invite doon.
Yeah.
Especially yung yung
Yes.
kaninong guest talaga yon. Siya yung responsible doon.
Ride free, no? And then having an organization. Maraming grupo rin. And I was joking about, I wasn't joking when I said we had like Premier condoms. Is it Premier? Sa may kasama pang lube sa sponsorship eh. Basta, I forgot, baka it's Premier. Anyway, a lot of groups, there's a lot of politics in the group when they get sponsors. But you guys ride free. You can ride your own brands. I mean, you guys obviously are friends of WWR and Shark. You're friends with Aprila and Sumi, Alpine Stars. So there's no lockout. There's no sponsor for the group.
As of now, wala
Yes.
pa. And we leave that as much as possible
Open.
open lang.
Yeah.
Yeah, like what you said, minsan yun yung nagiging cost
Cause ng gulo sa ano
yung
di
pag
ba?
may pera involved. So as much as possible, we leave that out of the table.
Okay, so speaking about gear, no? You guys ride spiritedly. Let's keep it without putting a kilometer on it. I mean, how do you guys stay safe?
Uniform. Siguro, Pres, ikaw magsabi niyan about our
May scrutiny rin ba? Like kung pumunta ako, si Bob,
official
nag-ride
ride,
na ganyan,
ano yung
naka-shorts.
kailangan gamitin,
Papayagan mo ba
ayun,
sumama sa
bike
inyo yan?
or gear.
Usually, we just tell them we prefer, of course, full gear.
What is full gear?
Full gear means
Iba yung full gear ko,
Yeah.
iba yung full gear niyo.
Oo, yun. So usually we
Racing suit.
ride the racing suit, racing helmet,
Nako, ang init
racing
ngayon,
boots.
pare.
Yes. Actually, yes, we get that a lot. Na yung mga yan, ano lang yan, naka-leather lagi, naka-suit lagi. Di namin maintindihan bakit ba ganun. But we're more comfortable that way kasi nga we know our pace. We'd rather be safe
Safety
than
level.
comfortable. Yeah.
Yung
More than
sabi ni
comfortable.
ni Toti sa akin, iba, hindi mainit, mabagal ka lang.
Exactly. Actually kami, we've adapted to it. Like ako, for me, pag mag-ride sa road ng relax is still better than riding 100% in the racetrack na scorching heat. So for me, it's kumbaga normal lang.
Normal. Actually, yes.
Mm-mm.
Basta gumagalaw ka,
Sanay,
may
sanay.
hangin.
Sanay talaga.
At the same time, siguro the only thing I say all the time is we have to, walang if anything happens to you, you don't want to regret, lalo na when you're riding spiritedly on the track or anywhere. So, yun na rin yung nakasanayan namin for the longest time.
So going back, what is the gear that you guys use?
Ako, syempre, Fury Gun, tsaka Shark.
Pareho kay Johan Zarco, di ba?
For the past 3 years, I think I've been, for the past...
But I mean, hindi ka go open face, right? I mean, it's really specific gear for ano.
Ako, honestly, the equipments that you use a very nice bike, you use a very nice helmet, and you get spoiled. And once you're spoiled and you use a little bit, kumbaga medyo mas mababang quality. Kahit ayaw mo magko-compare ka. Sa motor, when you ride this very technologically advanced bike, and you ride a very, paano ba ito?
Lower.
Analog. Kumbaga, hindi
Ako, yung pang-araw-araw ko, 1986 na Honda Helix eh.
But sometimes, even myself, I have a very analog bike also. I enjoy, kumbaga, I just try to enjoy that bike for what it is.
Yeah.
But when I'm riding with the club, with the GP boys, syempre, mas gusto ko yung makakasabay. Kasi baka pag gamitin ko yung medyo classic bike ko, sasabog talaga siya. Hindi, sasabog siya kasi,
Kawaho yung motor.
kawawa yung motor, kakahabol dun
Okay.
sa
Nagsimula yung group, actually, nangyayari yun.
Talaga? May
Yeah, yeah.
sinabugan na ng makina?
Yeah. Oo. Kasi, so, parang doon na-establish na, okay, sports bike na talaga lagi.
Ayun na nga, speaking of bikes, no, ano yung makikita naming motor pagka nag-ride
Weapon
oh.
kayo?
of choice,
Oo,
di ba?
weapon of choice. May particular na preference ba yung grupo?
Yun nga, open brand. Pero mostly, naka BMW, Ducati, Aprilia, ano pa ba?
So lahat na.
Parang yun lang.
Colette Nemol.
Actually, parang yun lang. So sa ngayon, yun yung meron sa group. Although meron naman, may mga different bikes naman.
Parang walang naka-Honda sa akin.
Wala.
Wala.
Pag official bikes yun, yung mga super bike, usually.
So okay, what are your favorite bikes in your stable right now?
Parang medyo nagbangga. Pero kasi, syempre, I was racing here. So, I was sponsored by Aprilia Philippines. So yun yung ginagamit ko sa track. So, syempre, it's my preferred bike on the track.
Okay.
So, actually, ang gamit ko ngayon for the street is yung BMW S1000 RR. Yun yung previous gamit ko sa race before.
Pinag-champion mo.
Actually, yung pinag-champion ko.
Yeah.
Na yun yung ginagamit ko ngayon for the streets.
Okay. aren't they similar bikes? Why is one? Kasi one is really for the track. One is for like professional use.
Yes, yes.
And the other is
The race
personal.
bike.
Okay, got it.
Both bikes are different engine. So, yung RS V4 is a V4 engine, then yung BMW naman is inline 4. So, magkaibang
Ibang personality
Oo,
talaga.
different personality. Different horse.
Yeah.
Loma.
Ako yeah, same with ang history namin ni Marvin is actually we've been teammates with BMW,
BMW, yeah.
way back nung 2016 hanggang 2018 magkasama kami ni Marvin sa BMW factory team before it was dissolved. And then but before that I was already riding a Ducati Panigale 1199 with Ducati naman nun. Then I raced 2013 and 14 and then 15 to 18 naging BMW and then I retired actually. But nagkaroon lang ng comeback nung nagbukas na ako ng shop. Sabi ko, try ko ulit pero medyo mas may advanced na age ko. And then
Anong shop yan, bro?
MPH.
Yeah.
Yun.
So yan, then 2022 I had the opportunity to ride again for Ducati factory team naman. 2022 and 2023. Like what Marvin is saying, it's a very different engine and very different characteristic, very different electronics, suspension, chassis.
Nagkalaban na kayong dalawa, ibig sabihin.
Ni Marvin. Kaso masyado malayo si Marvin.
Well,
But yeah, I think the good relationship with me and Marvin is he's always trying to help me, lalo na nung nasa BMW pa ako. So, yung development, nung bumalik din ako, no one really touched my bike. Sabi ko, Marvin, fix my bike for racing nung 2021. I used the BMW also, again, during that time. And then, naging Ducati na. And then, naging teammate ko na si si TJ.
Prez.
Well, ako I started with Ducati V2. So 2 years ata ako dun. And then now I have the latest 2025 V4. So
Yung
thankfully I got
yung
the first one.
singkit na yung singkit
Yeah,
na
so,
Panigale.
Sabi ko, kawawa ka naman. Naka V2 ka lang.
Actually, yes.
Galing mo.
Inside joke yun. Ako yung pulutan lagi. Pulutan pero nasa frontline pa rin.
So not so minority pala.
So yeah, I'm pretty happy with although sinasabi ko they make me wanna try their other brand na super bikes pero sabi ko nga alam ko naman magugustuhan ko yan so I'll stick with my bike muna.
Pero
Smart.
walang walang naka-Japanese na sport. Pansin ko parang puro Euro, Italian tsaka German.
Hindi, actually meron isa si Kawasaki, CX-10R.
Okay.
Alam mo, kailangan pag-usapan, hindi naman natin kaibigan yun eh. BMW Ducati. Kaibigan natin mga yan. Okay. Nag-guess pa lagi dito. Sinong Japanese brand nag-guess? Ay, Yamaha. Okay yung Yamaha.
R1.
Tunay na rider
Oo nga, yun. Now we know the dynamics of the group, no? Ito, hindi namin pinalalagpas yung yung mga nagiging guest namin dito. Tinatanong namin talaga, para sa inyo, gusto namin sagutin nyo isa-isa, no? Anong kahulugan sa inyo ng pagiging isang tunay na rider? Ikaw, bro.
Una is discipline and respect. Kasi kung wala kang respect sa street, hindi ka tunay na rider.
Actually, ang galing. Napaisip ako dun sa tinanong mo kanina, no? Bukod dun sa discipline and respect is, I think yung isang masasabi kong tunay na rider is just someone who loves to ride whenever, wherever, or anytime na, okay, let's ride. Kasi ganun eh. Lalo na when I was starting, kumbaga, using, tara, let's ride.
Parang tagline na lahat yun eh.
Parang walang pinipiling walang pinipiling oras.
Si Iba, sinasabihan ako niyan, di ako tunay na rider. Pag umulan, di ako nagra-ride. Mababasa ako eh.
Hindi ka naman gremlin eh. Waterproof ka naman eh.
Yung rider hindi waterproof eh. Ikaw, Pres, tunay na rider.
Tunay na rider for me, ilalagay ko yung sarili ko. Yung always willing to learn. Kasi actually, you might be surprised, pero I'm actually the baby among the group in terms of riding. So I just learned to ride 2022.
Wow.
Kung ano yung age ng group, yun doon lang ako nagsimula. As in zero knowledge of riding way before. So January of 2022, doon lang ako nag-aral. So it was learning all throughout.
Right.
Formal lessons, graduate of yung California Bike School, and then the Pro Bros here. Yun, thankfully doon sa group, laging feedback. Every after ride.
Bikers MD. Okay.
Yeah, Bikers MD.
Sila Doc Rolly, Chongson, sila Doc Benji Luna, yun ang mga kasama namin.
Oh, yeah. Yung
Mga oldies.
Yun ang pagiging tunay na rider para sa mga GP boys. Iba, take us out.
All right. Yeah. And that was a really interesting episode, man. Ang dami kong natutunan. Lalo na, these guys are so freaking serious, man. Diba? And you gotta be serious if you're riding these speeds.
Yeah, naman.
Right? Hindi ka pwede si Buck. Right? Kung ganito yung grupo mo, dako, wasak. Diba?
Iniisip ko tuloy ano
Pangbundok lang to eh. Pero pag...
Takbong 20.
Yun. Pero if you're riding at spirited speeds, I think tama yung how they look at it.
Oo.
They look at it with a lot of process. I mean, you need to have that. Initially, I was like, you have to write a letter.
Pag-isipan nyo na yung susulat nyo kung sasali kayo.
Lalabas, it's a good filter eh.
Yeah.
It keeps us people like us out eh.
Oo nga. Tignan mo, si Iba. Hindi nagra-ride sa ulan. Komando.
And if you are riding these super bikes, you gotta respect them.
Yes, naman. Pati yung machine.
And you gotta have discipline. So now, I love the insight. So catch us next week when we're gonna probably talk about how to ride in this horrendous heat.
Yun, summer.
Thank you, Castrol. Sa world number 1 tayo. Johan Verco, WWR, Shark, Furigan,
Yan.
Cardo, Ride Manila,
Kedon.
Barbecue Shack for our food. And that's it. We out.
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.